All right, so let's talk about my journey over the last year or so on different social media sites. So this is going to be more so a series. I'm thinking about doing them individually and then maybe even making a video where they're, together. And then also doing Substack posts and stuff like that. So it'll be different mediums. But let's get started. So let's talk about should we talk about some that are not as known or the main ones? That is the question right there. Okay, let's talk about one that's really not as known. That's a good alternative to TikTok. So, as you know, TikTok is about to be possibly banned. I'm sure this will come out before they're banned or whatever, if they're banned. I think they're going to be banned for at least a day, a week, a month, whatever, until they get, into the office and stuff like that. And I don't think the new president will ban it. I'm going to be completely honest. But actually, you know what? Let's talk about TikTok. Yeah, let's do that instead, because I feel like talking about that before we can even move on to this other one. So that'll probably be the next one, the one I was going to talk about. So let's talk about TikTok and this ban. Okay, I made a Substack post about this already, and you could definitely, I'll try to, what am I trying to say? I'll link that article. So yeah, but anyway, so let's talk about TikTok, because I don't think I did a podcast about it and stuff like that, and what the alternatives are. So we'll probably still talk about the other platform and even Substack or whatever. But okay, so I think the ban will happen, but like I said, I think that once everybody gets into the office and all that kind of stuff, I think they'll bring it back or whatever. But how much damage is that going to do to your business, to, you get what I'm saying? To everything. If they even leave a day, what is their storage like? What is their bandwidth? You get what I'm saying? Are they going to be able to because, just because the United States is not allowing it or whatever, doesn't mean that, other countries and stuff like that, they're still going to be able to be on TikTok. You get what I'm saying? So, what is it going to look like? Is your profile going to still be, active, but you just can't get on? I think there's been too many restrictions lately, with social media, corn sites, and all this stuff. I get it for the most part, but at the same time, when is it really just infringing on our freedoms? You get what I'm saying? Where... You know what I mean? We can do what we want to do. We're in America, but we're not totally free. Nowhere in the world you are free. But in America, as Americans, we do have more freedoms than most other countries. You get what I'm saying? But are we the land of the free? I mean, of the more options, yes, but just free? Can you imagine if everybody was just free? You get what I'm saying? It would be the Wild Wild West. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. But anyways, I'm just trying to see how that is going to be. So, is your profile still going to be active, but, you get what I'm saying? Other people, we Americans just aren't going to be able to be on there, but other people in other countries are going to be able to see our content, and you could be actually gaining more money. Can you get money? How are they going to take care of, if you, what am I trying to say? If you're in a monetization program, how are they going to take care of paying you out? Also, that's a question too. Is it going to be for that timeline of getting, them getting banned? What if you get more views after that? If they're gone, what is going on? See, this is what I need from TikTok. They so worried about not getting banned. They're not informing people on what's going to happen if they do get banned. You get what I'm saying? So they just going to go away, I guess. I think that's what we've come to. I don't know. But, and then when they come back, are we still going to be, not me, because I'm not really on TikTok, but are we still going to have our accounts, like I say, still the same amount of followers, same, obviously you might gain some new ones if other people in other countries, are still on there. It's still going to be some traction and some traffic on there or whatever, but you just won't be able to see it, I guess. Then also the flood of where do all these people go? A lot of people I've been noticing, a lot of people have been talking about they about to get back on YouTube because, they just have not been liking with the TikTok ban, with Instagram changing stuff all the time. They're like, I'm about to get back on YouTube. So it's going to be an influx of creators on YouTube. Again, which YouTube has been pretty boring lately. I'm going to be honest. But at the same time, with an influx, that means that, it's going to be harder for people to see your content. But just keep being consistent and make sure that the frequency you're doing is not too much for you too. So that's something. But yeah, I just don't know what's going to happen with this. I just feel like I say, it's too much censorship. It's too much. I mean, I get it, but I'm saying with just things in general, it's just dude, I got to be a darn near criminal just to watch stuff sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Because of all these laws and restrictions, it's just too much. I just want to be an adult and make the best decisions for my life without the government just always cutting in. But yeah, so I don't really know what's going on with TikTok, but let's talk about what to do. I've been telling people about this a little bit. Like I said, I have a Substack. Definitely subscribe. But, okay, you got what is today, the 9th? You got 10 days. Good gosh. 10 days before, I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen with the TikTok ban. I'm not excited, if that makes sense, but I'm just interested in seeing what happens with the ban, to see what my theories are and what was right, what was wrong. I'm going to do an update, I think. But anyway, so you have 10 days to execute this plan. And I think I'm going to also post this as maybe a thread or something on social media too, to get you prepared for the ban. Anyway, so you have 10 days. So let's break this down real quick. If I were you and I had a good amount of following on, even if you got a couple people, you get what I'm saying? But if you have a following that's very engaged on TikTok, this is what I would do. I'll pretty make these next 10 days where I would probably post one time at least a day. And I think they got stories. They got a bunch of different features. So whatever you like to do something at least one time a day. You can pre-record your videos. It can be talking head videos. You get what I'm saying? If you're a part of the creator program, I think you need a video that's over a minute anyways. Set that phone up, talk, you get what I'm saying? And tell people, hey, within the next couple days, the ban is going to be happening. So if you don't mind, sign up for my email newsletter. You get what I'm saying? There's Beacons who has where you can do it for free. If you want to, I have a link in my bio or a link in my description. Wherever you are, I have a link to Beacons, so you can sign up with them. It does not, I do have an affiliate link. So that's one way to support my channel, with me giving away just information or whatever. But I would at least sign up for Beacons just to get people's emails, because it's free. You get what I'm saying? So wherever you decide to go, if it's IG, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you decide to go, even if it's no social media, and you just want to do emails, you get what I'm saying? At least you have your people's information. So like I said, I will make a video pretty much every day. So you can switch up the material or whatever, but make sure you inform people hey, this ban is coming in 10 days. Do a countdown. It's 9 days now. It's 8 days now. And this is what I need from you. You get what I'm saying? If you enjoy my content, I talk about entrepreneurship, lifestyle. If you enjoy this content, please join my newsletter so I can stay in touch with you. And I can tell you about whatever your benefits are. Even if it's just to tell people hey, how to follow you. Maybe you do entertainment or whatever, entertaining content. Just telling people how to follow you. You get what I'm saying? Get the information. So I would just, do a countdown every day to tell people hey, I need you to join my email newsletter, or I need you to join, your different social media places, wherever it is. You just need to inform people, because they need those touch points. They need every day, or whatever your schedule is, they need to be informed. Because if you just do it one day a week, we got 10 days. That's one time. You get what I'm saying? Then it's going to be banned. You get what I'm saying? So right now, you really need to amp up the touch points and the content on telling people hey, I need you to move over here. You get what I'm saying? And then figure out your game plan after that. It's going to be a different social media site. So you need to figure out how does that new social media site work? Which social media site or just place in general what's going to work for your business, because it might not even be social media. You get what I'm saying? There's other avenues of running a business. So you just need to figure out, like I say, which one works for you. Is it multiple? Is it one? Do you need to focus on one? You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been, like, as a creative, figuring out what really works for me. And I did a Substack post about this, about my new method, and I'm doing it right now. I don't want to get too much into it, but check out, some of my recent Substack posts. Definitely subscribe. I'm on the road to 156 paid subscribers, okay? It's like $8 to subscribe. You get behind the scenes insights. I write erotica, so you get to see my, like, stories. What else? You can ask me questions. I have so many different benefits, so definitely check it out. Like I said, I'm a Substack. But yeah, you need to be telling people how to get in contact with you, where, like, getting their contact information and keeping them engaged. But do a countdown, tell people where to go, what your plans are, even if you don't have plans. You get what I'm saying? Just keep them updated. I personally have been moving more towards Substack. I really like it. You should check it out. I really like it because it's really good for, like, my ADHD self. Like, it has written content, which I've been doing a lot of written content for, like, years and really didn't notice, because that's what Facebook is, microblogging, Threads, Twitter. I really like microblogging and just blogging in general, I've noticed. I like podcasting. As you can see, I'm doing podcasts. I like video. I'm doing all the things. I may not be doing all the things, like, as frequently, if that makes sense, but I'm very consistent or whatever. I tell people a lot of times frequency and consistency are two different things. So, yeah, you just need to figure out what it is that you enjoy doing and just start testing things out too. And don't be afraid to pivot either. So, yeah, I think that's the biggest breakdown, since you only have 10 days, is really just to use these 10 days as a countdown, or 9 days, because I don't know when this will come out. But either way, I think this will come out tomorrow. So you have like 9 days to, like I say, get people's information. Maybe even do like a good email sequence on Beacons to, like, nurture your audience or whatever through this journey. I think Beacons has like up to 14 days or something like that. So you could do like a 5-day nurture sequence, 14 days, whatever. And just update people about what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like I say, email is one of those ways where you don't have to use social media like that. You get what I'm saying? Or, that could be the second step in your funnel. You get what I'm saying? Just depends on what you enjoy doing. But, yeah, so I talked about, kind of like the TikTok ban, kind of what you should be doing, focusing on, an alternating social media site. And what I love about Substack is that pretty much the things that I'm telling you to do on TikTok and even other platforms, like, hey, make sure that you tell people to join your email list somewhere else, like Beacons, I said, right? What I love about Substack is it's an all-in-one. It really cuts out a lot of the BS from other, what am I trying to say, social media sites. That's why I really feel like they own something. Like, they are past owning something. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking about actually joining Facebook and doing some of the same stuff I do on Substack, but they don't have the capability. Far as, like, you still have to get those people's information off of there. So you're digging deeper into Facebook, but at the same time, what if Facebook go down? They be going down. You get what I'm saying? So what if, they go down and you ain't got nobody information? You get what I'm saying? So you still need to still filter them off of social media. So that's what I like about Substack, is that it's an all-in-one. You could do podcasting, you could do video, you could do written, you could do microblogging or short form writing or whatever. I'm trying to think what else you could do. You could monetize. You get what I'm saying? So it's so many different ways to monetize on Substack too. But yeah, that's what I like about it. People can follow you just like on social media. They can follow you. They can also subscribe to you, which means that, they can subscribe as a free member or a paid member to get your newsletter or whatever. So I really like that. Like I say, and it shows you how active the people are that's on your newsletter. And also, it shows you their emails. I think their name and their email. So it's already working harder for you than you need to work hard. Or you know what I'm trying to say. So, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long, but that's my at least alternating social media site. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do the other one about the one that's kind of pretty much just like TikTok. They're a little bit like more outdated, like they're getting there, if that makes sense, but it's a good alternative. So stay tuned, listen to the next episode, listen to some of my past episodes, run these numbers up. I have been seeing an increase of my views on, my social media places and stuff like that. I hope everybody's listening to the end and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the next one. I really am enjoying the series so far. I think I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna do some Substack posts about this and stuff like that too. Or this may be in for today, and then I might talk about the other one tomorrow. I don't know. It's whatever I feel like.